So our boss thinks that this is an actual flower convention, like tulips and shit. If he asks me what I learned about flowers, do you have a buzzword, anything I could just say?
Folks, it's your boys, C900 TV. We're here live at Chicago's Flower Expo 2025, and we're psyched. We haven't even touched the stuff yet. We're outside of Serambe. I'm so freaking jazzed out of my head, but I want to throw it over to our local terp expert, our terpspert, Mr. Elliott G-B. How you feeling?
I'm excited, Bennett. I'm happy to be here. A lot of terps in the building, a lot of high-profile terps, a lot of terps people don't even know about as well. We got some secret terps, okay? You know, they call me Pheno Pete for a reason, all right? I'm getting to it. I'm getting in it. I'm finding them. I'm seeing what's going on, what's up, what's down, what's around. Hey, we're having fun. Woo! Shall we hop over there? I need to get some cones for my mom.
Yes. We're going to go get some cones this way. I'm trying to do cool.
Just take out a pregnant lady.
I want to get actual papers too. Folks, I don't use cones. I roll my own shit. You want a cone, you want a straight, you want some other design? I got that for you with these. So this is the consumption patio. There's a food station and a coffee bar. Why don't we go to the coffee bar first?
Oh, yes.
Coffee bar, folks.
Always.
Toot toot. Folks, you always got to wake before you bake. It's important. Were you a leash child? Oh my
wow.
God.
So this is natural.
Folks.
You've been preparing for this job your whole life.
Folks, our very own Ariane was a leash child.
That's all it takes.
Disney's a different animal.
That is a necessary place. All right, we're getting to the nitty gritty. Oh, Camino, okay. I know them.
Now, I personally have had these Camino gummies before, and my sister, who's a bit of a weed snob, or not a weed snob, she needs to be talked into the weed, right? She loves these things. So for the non-experienced user, they actually taste too good. That's another big problem. They taste really fucking good. Let's see if we can get a sample real quick, folks.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Thank you.
Kiva was born in California. We make Camino, we make Lost Farm, but we're in 15 states now. Our Lost Farm, I'm really excited. We just launched a chews here in Illinois yesterday. What it is, it's like a Starburst, right? So you don't chew it, you actually suck on it and get that sublingual effect, but it's live resin and strain specific and vegan. My other favorite thing we just launched is our new THCV. It's a joyful cannabinoid, but also it gives you energy. It's your daytime cannabinoid. So this is a 10 milligram THC, 5 milligram THCV. We also put 10 milligrams of caffeine and B6 and B12.
I want to eat those so bad. I've been seeing people with little disposable vapes popping around this thing. Figure it's time for the C900 too.
Sucking on AI's dick. That algorithm kush.
That's right, folks. Weed's gone digital. This ain't your grandpa's ganja, okay?
You're all
You're good.
How you doing? You work in the industry?
You want two at a time?
What's your name, bro?
My name is Chris Gates. I work at Make Cannabis, one of the best dispensaries ever. We're brand new. We only been here like 7 months. Stop by. We're in Willowbrook, Illinois.
Come see me. Come see me. Church.
Yo, you're watching C900.
Let's go, bro.
We're here live. C900 doesn't stray away.
Oh, we didn't plan that. We didn't plan that.
Watch out, folks.
We didn't talk about that, but I ain't gonna stop it.
That's on brand.
Yeah.
He can't undo that.
That one's for free. Hey, all right, easy. We gotta start charging them. They're gonna put it in the ads. We gotta charge them.
We just kind of have too much
here.
fun sometimes.
Getting kicked out of class. All right, we still have not gotten
I can't
smokable
believe
weed.
No one. Well, we got dabs. I'm gonna eat the dabs.
I want weed now. It's my weed and I want it now.
Hello, I am Robbie. I am the Illinois brand specialist for Bloom.
We're doing like weed pairings. So I'm gonna paint a picture for you, and you tell me like what strain would go well with that, in your opinion. Okay, you're watching Toy Story 3. You're drinking Grape Faygo. Red Robin has catered the event. What are you smoking on?
I think I'm gonna have to go with a space face. It goes together, I feel like. Buzz Lightyear kind of space, goes into with that.
It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday, and you are the secretary for Donald Rumsfeld. Hard job. And you're just trying to take the edge off. You're just trying to get through the workday, but you still need to kind of be up. You know what I'm saying? What are you smoking on?
definitely going to be smoking on the Maui Wowie, just because it's, going to take the edge off of your anxiety, but it's a really nice, like, mood booster. Yeah, you're watching C900 TV.
We are here with Forefront. We are representing Island Cannabis, Crystal Clear Distillate, and the community, the culture, representing ourselves and our passion and love for the plant. I'm Savannah.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Stephanie.
And together, these three are Forefront. You're at the movie theater, okay? You're watching Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. They only serve Diet Pepsi and popcorn. What are you guys smoking before that movie?
Island Moonbow.
Skywalker OG.
That garlic Z.
You're watching a beautiful sunset with your stepson, okay, in Myrtle Beach, but you want to share a joint together. What are you putting in that joint?
How old is he?
He's 27.
Okay. Scooby Snacks.
Probably Lemon Fat Man.
Washington apple.
And our last scenario, are you ready for this, folks? Okay, it's January 6th, 2021, all right? But you're in Boise, Idaho, okay? You're not doing anything crazy. And then you see your third grade teacher on the news in Nancy Pelosi's office, and you're just a little bit shocked, so you want to take the edge off, you want to just watch a movie and chill out. What's the strain for that situation?
I'm going crazy hazy.
Push Mountains.
There is no strain. That's a fucked up situation already as is. There's no weed strain to cover that. C900 TV.
My name is Ellison. I'm a youth organizer with the Cannabis Equity Illinois Coalition. We are a cannabis nonprofit. We work in cannabis policy. We do free record expungements, community engagements, know your rights trainings, those kinds of things.
So you do that just with the youth, or is that just sort of an
It's across the city. You know, we have a policy team that goes down to Springfield and does work there. So we're kind of across the state.
So you gave this to Bennett. I have never seen anything like this before.
Yes.
Talk us through what it is.
So this is a stash bag. They're lockable and smell proof. So the key or the little zippers go into the locks right here. You set your own code and then you lock it. You mix up the numbers. You can't get into it. They're lockable. They're smell proof. Police need a warrant to get into it once it's locked. So you can keep as much as you want in here. And then on the back here, it just says that it's funded in part with the Department of Human Services. So we pass these out through the state of Illinois. So they're all known and approved by like the state entities.
Is there any piece of information besides all the ones you just gave that you wish was more out there, that you would like to share, that more people should know?
You can go to our Instagram page. We show a lot of great stuff there. Canna Equity Illinois on Instagram. What we really need is people to sign witness slips for pieces of legislation that we co-sponsor and support. So if you go to our Instagram and our link tree in there, you can sign a witness slip and we'll walk you through all the steps for that. But it's a great way to get involved in local policy and just to understand the issues that are going on that pertain to people that consume cannabis in the state of Illinois. It's Canna Equity IL. You're watching C900 TV.
All right, folks. First smoke of the expo. Tastes pretty good. 1988. It's a little Blunsky. Tasting dang delicious, folks. So nice.
Oh yeah, that's weed.
As the resident terp slut, he approves. Pheno Phil.
And it came with this little butt plug in it. Great packaging. Getting a little bit of a canoe, folks. We don't care. We'll paddle upstream. That's how you do it.
Rock and roll is alive. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
This is a loophole. How do we do this?
So over in Michigan, out of Warren, where we do our manufacturing distribution, we hold a standard on these pens. There is a less than 1% failure rate. We do high-spec testing that's not even asked for by the state. So we stand by our products.
What is the flavor or strain you are looking forward to the most in this upcoming year?
Blue Dream. It's our live resin coming down. I think, coming out soon, very soon. I did a little R&D on it, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I can't wait.
Quality assurance checks out?
Absolutely. You think I would dress up brand head to toe. If I didn't stand behind this product, too high for this. You're gonna edit this out, right? Is there a blooper?
We're just having too much fun here, folks.
You are watching C900 TV. Sound off in the comments who won, folks.
I think I clearly won.
You won, dude. I can see.
Respect, bro.
I can see.
Well, we'll do about 5 more. Making our way downtown, walking fast, all this grass, and I'm high bound. Wow. Whoa.
Okay.
I just keep going, ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Caviar.
Wow, what
Fancy
is this?
weed.
Illinois Craft Grow, we have Blaze, that's our value line. Really good stuff, hand trimmed. We just dropped a new strain catalog. We have Wet Unicorn, it's a hybrid testing at 33%. And for Blaze, Supreme Planet. Any infused pre-rolls come with this nice glass tip that's reusable, really fancy.
So, hey, I'm interested in that. Yeah, that sounds very nice.
Thank you.
You're watching C900 TV.
Folks, we're here today with Mario and his eye-catching, attention-stealing backpack. It's got the eye of everyone at the Flower Expo, and we got him here. Folks, Mario!
My name's Mario. I'm from the south side of Chicago, and I'm part of Bonsai Bakery. I'm co-founder of Bonsai Bakery, which is an ornamental cannabassier. We do canna bonsai 101s where we teach how to do hemp plants, and we wire them, and we do them in the style of bonsai.
So these are like kind of designer hemp plants with like a mold, you're saying? Yeah.
We're a horticultural think tank, right? And our main goal is just to normalize cannabis in the household by turning it into a house plant, pretty much. BonsaiBakery.com or on Instagram, bonsaibakery.club. You're watching C900 TV.
Seems we have found ourselves some sort of a plinko. Some sort of marijuana plinko. Kana.
Yes, sir.
That's what I've always wanted
Kana.
to ask somebody.
And now you had the opportunity.
And now I am a Kana convert. Okay.
Absolutely.
I used to live in LA. I was not a fan of cannabis, not a fan of weed. Okay, I'm not going to tell you my life story. Anyways, was not a fan of weed. The nano gummies I found so amazing. They really made me a convert. And now I smoke too much weed. So I'm super excited to see you here.
I love hearing that. That kind of makes it all worth it for us. So your experience is, warms my heart.
Yeah.
So we are fairly new to Illinois. We've been here live in market for almost 12 months now, but we actually started in Los Angeles in 2015. We are the first fast-acting edible in the cannabis industry. Our nanos kick in 15 minutes. We also have our doctor-formulated line of effects gummies. In addition to that, we launched our line of vapes here. I founded the vape division of our company, and we just dropped our fast-acting rosin belts. There are 4 strips. Each strip is 25 milligrams of fast-acting rosin. They kick in about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll tell you, everybody, I'm like, hey, man, I'll take the Pepsi challenge. You want to see if they kick in? They actually kick in.
No, they do.
So we kind of go for looking to, basically make a flower high in an edible where it kind of comes on gradually, comfortably, but, you're not waiting around either, right? So that's really the key. You're watching C900 TV.
I think the volcano was ready for you. Oh, thank goodness. There you are. It smells like pizza. Is that just my excitement, or is that pizza?
No, I think that's a bunch
it's
of
pizza
right there.
So what you're smoking right now is going to be Layered Cake by Savvy, which is testing at 31%. Wow, that's great. I really like that. I really like that. It's a good indica right before bed as well. I really like this strain. It's a good strain. If you're looking for a good sativa, my personal favorite, B52 Bomber. B52 Bomber, dude. Drop that nuke, dude. That's what I'm saying, baby. You're watching C900 TV. My name is Paulie with Verano, and I appreciate you. That's some of the strongest shit I ever smoked, folks. God damn.
My name is Bo. I'm the Director of Sales for Redemption Botanicals. Our management team has over 100 years of experience between everybody that's in there. We've all done our own thing in the industry, worked all over the country in different areas and different markets, and we came back together for this project because we're trying to do something really special for Illinois. We recently launched our concentrate line, so live resin and live rosin under Redemption, also working with Mile High Melts out of Colorado on the rosin side. And then we also just dropped our live resin and live rosin vapes as well.
So our boss thinks that this is an actual like flower convention, like tulips and shit. If he asked me what I learned about flowers, do you have a buzzword, a tip, anything I could just say to make him think that, you know, we didn't just come to a weed expo all day?
So orchids and cannabis are the only two things on the planet that actually produce all possible terpenes that are available on the planet. So the same limonene that gives a lemon its smell is the same limonene that's in a Jack Herrera or Jack Frost type strain, or in an orchid that actually smells of lemon. Same thing with lavender, all these things. So yeah, orchids actually produce the same amount, the same range as cannabis. You're watching C900 TV.
We were talking to folks in line outside, and the people behind us said the number one thing we should check out is IC Collective. They said,
really nice of them. The company started in California, and we came up through Medical 215. The strains we've been growing, you know, since the late 90s. ChemDog is our main thing. As weed progressed, we held on to our gear and crossed it with the modern things, right? And so we did Girl Scout cookies the first time in 2012, made Chem Scout, won an award, and then realized that like we can, you know, do this thing, and we just started making genetics that are truly for ourselves and our company. And we ended up burning down in California right as we won the license here. So right now California's on pause while we work out here.
I understand you guys are all sour diesel, and
like I said before, ChemDog is like the strain that I'm in love with, and that's one of my really good friends, the person ChemDog. And so we just breed with that strain, right? And then now we're in our own lane. So like all this competition, like we have something that we've had for almost 30 years, and then we just expand on that one terpene profile, right?
And what's the new strain of 2025 that you're most excited about?
2025, right now we're running modified sour times Fog Dog, and we just made Tits times Talac, and they're growing right now. We'll see how it goes.
How do you pick the names?
Google search what hasn't been taken yet, and then go from there. So I have an art degree, and so I treat each project like an art project, right? It's designed, it's made, it's refined, and then after we like it, select it, we give it a name, then we give it the artwork to brand the strain. And so we have an artist in California, Maxfield Bala, that does all the illustrations. I come up with the names and the idea for the picture, and then he turns it into all this awesome branding. IC Collective on C900.